if you're new to YouTube and new to optimizing your video content, then this video is for you. Today we are going to talk about SEO, search engine optimization, for YouTube. So when you are a YouTube content creator, these are some basic SEO techniques you can incorporate right away into your content, and just learning these and implementing these small steps is going to make your channel grow faster. So let me back up to say that 3 months into my YouTube channel, and obviously coming new to all this YouTube content creation, I was not aware of how to optimize my content or how to do keyword search and implement keywords for my content, for my videos. As such, what I was noticing is that every time I would post a new video on YouTube, YouTube would promote my video for the day that I posted it. So for example, I would see suggested videos and browse features in terms of how new views would come through for the video on that first day after posting. But then subsequently, the following days, there would be no viewers suggested by YouTube. So the purpose of using SEO optimization is to match the searches made by the viewers on YouTube. So when viewers on YouTube search for certain videos to watch, you want to know what those keywords are so that you can add those into the title of the video, into the description of the video, in the thumbnail, so that when somebody on YouTube searches for content that you've already created a video on, you can easily pop up in the search results. But apparently search results on YouTube generate the least amount of traffic, because the two most important ways to get traffic as a video content creator on YouTube is by YouTube suggesting your videos to viewers, and through browsing features, also another YouTube feature. So basically the majority of views come from YouTube when YouTube either suggests your video to viewers for them to watch next, or from browsing features. So that's when your video pops up at the top of the queue for people to watch next. The reason why any YouTube creator would pay close attention to basic SEO and keywords to attract viewers is because obviously they would want to attract more viewers to their videos, but not just on the day the video is posted, but many days afterwards, especially through YouTube promoting the video created by the YouTube creator for longer than just a few days after the video was posted live. So I hope I managed to explain. So the reason why we as YouTube content creators would want SEO incorporated in the video content we create is not necessarily for it to be discovered through search, as much as it is for it to be discovered through YouTube suggesting the video, and through browsing features also by YouTube. All right, so I'm going to share with you the basic research that goes into planning a topic for a video. And for today, I've chosen to actually use the SEO. So I'm going to actually post this video about a basic SEO for new YouTube content creators. I haven't yet decided what the title for the video will be, because I haven't yet done the research. So it's right now that I'm doing the research, and I'm going to be sharing my screen, and I'm going to guide you to the process, and hopefully you'll find this useful. Okay, so for the moment, I'm using 3 basic techniques. So the first tool I'm using for the process is the actual search bar on YouTube. So remember, YouTube is a search engine for video. So much like Google is a search engine for everything, and YouTube is part of Google. So on YouTube, people come and then they type whatever they want to watch, whatever content they want to find. And therefore you would have noticed that YouTube has an autocomplete function. So for example, the topic of this video is about SEO. So if I put SEO and I leave a space, I can see what would be the keywords that people have searched for on YouTube. So if I type in SEO, search engine optimization, on YouTube, and I leave a space like so, then I see that the YouTube autocomplete function attempts to give me a choice of previous keywords typed in by previous viewers or searchers on YouTube. And these are all keywords to some degree. So this is just the first step of the process. So what somebody would do, they would probably go by each alphabetical letter to see what are the researched keywords. So for example, I can do SEO A, right? And then I have all this keywords, and then I could do B, and then I can even go further, B, I, so on. So you just go through the whole alphabet if you want to and have the time, and then you can see these are basically keywords. Now, the fact that you have these keywords, it doesn't tell you about which keywords are more important or more searched for compared to the others, which brings me to the second point, the second tool I want to introduce to you that I'm using currently. It's called Keywords Everywhere. So if you go to keywordseverywhere.com, you have the option to install it as a Chrome extension. You can see the K here. The Keywords Everywhere extension, which is the second tool I'm using, provides me with further information when I use the first tool, the YouTube search bar. So these two together combined, they enhance my search. So the YouTube search bar, obviously it's free to use. The Keywords Everywhere extension is free to use, but also there is a paid version which shows you volume. I use the one that is free for now, and it works. So I'm going to show you how it works. So basically I type in SEO. This is a topic that I'm looking to find keywords for. This is a topic I'm going to be discussing on in my YouTube video. So I want to see what are the best keywords to use to embed in my title when I'm choosing my video title, and also in the video description and the thumbnail. So I type SEO and then enter, and then you will see that on my right hand side here I see the historic chart for the search for the SEO keywords. I don't have the volume here, I don't have the data for the volume, and this is available with the paid version for this extension. But what I can do the search for search engine optimization instead of SEO, and see if the results are different. Apparently not. So SEO is better as a keyword than search engine optimization. Okay, so I'm going to use SEO. All right, and I'm going to now click on this element here, find two keywords for SEO, because this is going to give me keywords searched on YouTube that include SEO as part of the keyword. So basically it provides me with more information around the exact keywords used in the search. So without having the paid version, the information about the search volume and all these other columns here doesn't show, but you can safely assume that the topics that show up at the top of the table here in the search results, these are in the order of importance. So these are listed in the order of importance. So the most searched keywords are first SEO, and then SEO tutorial for beginners, and then so on and so forth. So what I'm going to lift from here for my YouTube content, for the video I'm going to do on SEO, I'm going to write SEO. That would be the first keyword. The second keyword would be SEO tutorial for beginners, and let's see what else. Okay, I think that's it for now. What I will do next is try and think creatively as to what other keywords viewers on YouTube may search for when they're looking for optimizing their videos to get more views. So maybe they will not necessarily search for SEO. They'll probably search for, let's try video views on YouTube. You see, you already have the autocomplete function pop up. All right, so this looks good. So you can see the volume is quite high for this video views on YouTube. So I'm going to now copy this because it's going to be a keyword, and then I'm going to click in here, find YouTube keywords for video views on YouTube, because I want to get more context if there are long tail keyword search for that particular combination. So video views on YouTube, I'm going to add this to my list, and let's see what we've got. Okay, so these are not relevant, but this one here, how to increase video views on YouTube, how to get more video views on YouTube, these are very relevant. You see what I mean? So I'm going to lift this too. Okay, I am pleased with the progress so far. So let's see what else can we get. How to get video views on YouTube, that's good. What else? How to boost video views on YouTube. All right, okay, cool. So I think I'm satisfied with the research so far. I'll review a bit later if I want to do more research on other keywords, but I want to introduce to you the third element that I use in my basic SEO keyword search and keyword planning before I create the content with each video I do now. So the third one is the third element, the third tool I'm using right now is this answerthepublic.com. So don't worry about it. I'm going to include the link in the description as well as the link to the keywords everywhere. But this is basically a platform where you see this search bar here, you enter a topic, and then I think you have a number of free searches per day. I think last time it may have been 1 or 2 searches, I can't remember. You get these searches for free, and then if you want more searches, maybe there is a paid option. So in the search box here, I'm just going to pick one of the topics. What this platform does, basically, I think it crawls the internet or the Google search or other platforms, other search engines, as to what people type in to search in terms of things they want to find out, things they want to learn about. So I think it may go further than just Google. It may have other search engines that it aggregates the keyword searches from and just shows them here in search results. So as I said, there is maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 searches that you get for free each day, and then you can always come back the next day, do more searches. So I'm going to look at my list here and see. Perhaps for my first search, I'm going to do SEO for YouTube or SEO and YouTube, because my video is about SEO for YouTube content. So let me do SEO and YouTube. So I'm gonna do search. And let's see what the results will be. Okay, so I like how they display this. It's really, really nice. So look at this. Oh, and I can also download in CSV. So let me do this. Let me download this. But first I want to show you how it looks in this format on the website. And then I'll show you the Excel download, all right? So first, you can see my search. My keyword search is SEO YouTube, right? And they have all these branches. And I love this. So basically this will give you more insights in what people search for. So for example, for which, they will have what's YouTube SEO, what is SEO of YouTube, how to increase YouTube video, SEO ranking, is SEO important for YouTube? Okay. What is SEO of YouTube? Why is SEO so important? What is SEO and how it works YouTube? Okay. Is SEO important for YouTube? Okay. What's YouTube SEO? Okay. What is YouTube SEO and explain its process? Okay, cool. So we have all this information in here that gives us an idea of the long tail searches that people make on search engines. Okay, so this is how the download looks like. Basically, this spreadsheet literally reflects the diagram that we saw on the website, Answer the Public. So this helps you if you want to do a quick keyword search this way, and you can lift the specific elements that are in the suggestion column. Okay, so this is my list with keywords that I'm going to be using in the description for my video, and also I'm going to use a combination of keywords which I'm going to pick from this list to choose the title for my video. So what I'm going to do next, I am going to actually do the write-up. So I'm going to do the write-up for the YouTube video description, and then I'm going to come up with some ideas for the video title, and then I'll show you what those are once I finish that. Okay, so I just finished writing up the video description as well as the video title, and I've got the tags I'm going to be using for the video and some ideas about the thumbnail. So let me share my screen with you and you'll see exactly what I mean. Keep in mind, because this video is not yet finished, I'm yet to do the video editing, therefore I won't be able to share with you the upload section on YouTube and how this would look like in terms of the video title and the description. Okay, so this is a video I've done and I wanted to show you first off the reason why we want to do SEO improvements, the reason why we want to implement keywords for our content and do the keywords search and planning and implementation is because you see here, so this shows you the number of views I had for the 48 hours on this particular video, and then obviously this number can be improved. There's always room for improvement. Just ignoring the low number for now, look at this elements in here that shows what this number is made up of. So you have YouTube search. So because of the keywords implementation, my video gets served in YouTube search results. So then we have another traffic source is suggested videos. Also, this is a YouTube feature. And I have channel pages, and usually I have browse features as well, and obviously other YouTube features. So you're aiming to make all these keywords search so that after you implement them in your video content, what you want ideally is a scenario where after you've posted your video and it's been a few days and weeks, you're still getting YouTube to serve your video to YouTube viewers, either through search results, through suggested videos, to browse features and other YouTube features. Do you know what I mean? So basically you have this flow of views and viewers onto your video and also onto your YouTube channel. This is the reason why we are doing all this work up front. Now I'm going to show you the details of the video. So again, keep in mind, this is a previous video because obviously I have to do the editing for the video about the SEO, and you will see the end results once I've posted it. But for now, I'm going to use it as an example, a prior video. So this is a video about a TV series called The Undeclared War. So I've obviously done my research and I put the right title here that has the right keywords in it. And then in the description, I have a number of tags, but then I have the body of the video description, which also has included a lot of keywords research. So you can see this is what I'm going to do for the YouTube video that I'm going to post as per this video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure I put a title that is well researched in terms of keywords. Also in the video description box, I'm going to use the write-up that I've done for the video, Another point I wanted to say is the thumbnail I'm going to include for my video on SEO is also going to include keywords, so keep that in mind. So the last thing is you have this section here, show more, and you have this element here. This section is called tags. So in here I'm using all the keywords in my research. This is what my end result for my research on the video on the topic of SEO for YouTube looks like. So the title for the video on SEO is going to look something like this, and I'll have to probably adjust because it looks like it's a bit too long. So this is going to go in here, obviously, right, in the title. And then in the description box here, I'm going to include the write-up. So I've prepared this write-up in here, which I'm going to lift and add into the description box. And bear in mind, this write-up contains some of the keywords that I've researched on this topic. And then moving on, the thumbnail is also going to include a combination of some of the keywords in here, and then the section called tags. In the section for tags, what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually include all these tags. I'm going to include all these keywords that I've researched, all of this I'm going to include in tags. And probably there's going to be a limit around 20 something tags, and I'll stop there, but I'll try and put as many of these as possible. I hope you can see that, you know, there can be small SEO improvements every day with every video you make. You can get better at it. So it's just small things you can start doing right away, and then as you learn more, you can get better at it, and you can increase visibility for your videos and drive more viewers to your content on YouTube. If you are new to YouTube as a content creator and you want to learn more about how to get views and subscribers fast and how to monetize your YouTube channel, then the best thing to watch next is one of the videos I've made that is about how to start a YouTube channel for beginners, how to get views and subscribers fast, and YouTube monetization. So this would be the next video I recommend that you watch after this one. I'll include it here. That's it for now. If you like this video, please share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in one of my next videos soon. Take care for now.